Hello, everybody. All right, welcome to day 4 of our Facebook Fast Track training. Okay, how is everybody going with the training? I hope you've watched our previous 3 videos and you're starting to implement all of these with your personal pages and with your business pages, because trust me guys, when you start implementing all of this stuff, you will absolutely start to see the difference in your business, in your engagement, and also with your sales. Okay, and that's what it's all about when you're working online and you have an online business. Okay, yes, we want to obviously provide value and content for people and help people, but it's also about making sales. Okay, so we're going to work a little bit more on boosting the algorithm and engagement to your pages. Okay, so let me know, guys, too, like where you're coming from as well, and give me a hashtag replay if you're watching the replay to this. Definitely interact and ask questions, because I can always come back to those later on in the comments too. Okay, and let me know if you're getting lots of value out of these videos. All right, so boosting the algorithm and engagement. If no one's heard of the word algorithm, okay, this is like, you know, the little behind the scenes mechanism how Facebook works. Okay, Facebook wants you to use the platform in a particular way. Okay, and if you play by the rules, then that means that your posts, your lives and everything like that are going to be shown to more people. Okay, the Facebook's #1 aim, is to have people on the platform and engaging and using it. All right, they don't want people to come off the platform by clicking links and going elsewhere. They want to keep people on it. So if you are giving Facebook what they want and engaging and staying on the platform for long periods of time, they're going to, I guess, you know, give you the gift of showing your content to more people. So they're going to reward you. Okay, so let's have a look at some to-dos first. All right, so like I said before, make sure you've watched and implemented videos 1 through to 3. Okay, it's really important that you do these first. Now, you also need to check your settings. Okay, check your settings in Facebook and make sure they are on public and not just friends. All right, because you want other people outside your friends list to be able to find you. Okay, because we're all about growing our audience. Okay, make sure you go and follow the posting strategies that I mentioned in video 3. Okay, so this is how to write the perfect post. So you're telling stories, you're sharing your highs and lows in life, you're showing diversity with your posts. They're not all the same types of posts. Okay, so you're mixing it up a bit. And you're using colored emojis, and you're asking questions in your post. So that's just a quick recap of video 3 there. We've already been through all of that. So important you do those things first before you move on. Number 2, okay, consider the following prior to posting. All right, so you want to ensure that you are showing up daily. Okay, like I said, with that diverse sort of posting, lives, story posts, pictures, okay, showing up daily. You need to work out also the best time to post, and that also depends on your audience. Now, some people like to do, you know, morning, midday and night. Some people will do morning and night. Others will just do once a day, okay? So that's why I put post between 1 to 3 times a day. All right, and it's totally up to you. I know I only do once a day, and I sort of post mid-morning. I find that's the best time for me to get the most interaction. Okay, and you can gauge this by how many people comment on your particular posts and watching that, where you get the most interaction. So it's a little bit of trial and error. You never want to be pitching all the time on your page. If you're pitching your business constantly, people are going to say, oh, there's Ellie again pitching your business, and they're just going to scroll right past it, okay? So just leave it to 1 to 2 business posts a week, and always include a call to action on these ones, okay? So you want people to, for example, comment, I'm in, ask them to comment, I'm in below, or more info. Tell them exactly what you want them to write. or it might be like popping a quick emoji or something like that in the comments. So give them a call to action. Okay, otherwise, I know it sounds pretty obvious, but otherwise people just don't know what to do. And if it's too difficult, they won't reach out, okay? I always advise getting your post ready first, okay? So having your post, do it in your notes section of your phone, have the picture that you want there first, okay? Have it all ready to go. And when you've got your picture, make sure, like we talked about in previous videos, that you're using very good quality image, okay? Taking your time with your photos. Now, before you just go and chuck your post up, after you've considered all the other dot points above, you want to engage with your audience first on the platform. So go through your news feed. I'll sometimes spend a good 30 minutes before I post, engaging on as many people's news feed posts as I can. Comments, emojis, likes, gifts, whatever you like, just some sort of engagement. So spending a little bit of time doing that, because Facebook will notice that you are on the platform and that you are engaging with other people, okay? And they're going to reward you for that. All right, that's going to take us to step 3, okay? So this is after you post. So obviously you need to post then after you've engaged, put your post up, all right? Ensure that it is a well thought out and strategic post. Don't just chuck something up for the sake of it because, oh, I've got a post today, okay? We talked about that sort of energy behind your post. Make sure it's well thought out, it's strategic, there's a story behind it, or there's like a little bit of debate about your business there, okay? So really, really strategic and well thought out. And then once you've posted it, engage on the platform again for another 10 to 15 minutes. I usually do afterwards, straight after, go in and engage, okay? Okay, and then after your post, when you start getting people commenting, all right, respond back to every single comment. Don't just like their comment, respond back to every single one. Say thank you or create more conversation with it, maybe ask another question. It's a two-way street, okay? You want them to give you love, you've got to do it back to them, all right? And usually people that have commented on my posts, I'll actually go to their profile and I'll go and like and comment on a few of their posts as well. And they're going to see that in their notifications, okay? And that's when they start to remember you and recognize you, okay? So take some time, but this is what you need to do, guys, for people to get eyeballs on you and your business, your branding, and your offer. Okay, number 4 is joining groups, okay? I'm within a few groups, but I would say join between 3 to 10 groups in your industry or that have your target market, okay? So we already talked about target market before, people that your product or service is specifically aiming at, all right? And you want to engage in the conversations regularly within those groups. So once again, you're showing up constantly. People see you, people recognize you, and quite often those people in those groups will reach out to you and say, hey, I saw you in so-and-so group, I wanted to reach out, okay? You're bringing these people to your page. And that's why we need beautiful looking pages, okay? That's why those other videos are really important. All right, then you need to, so that's what I said about being known in the group so people remember you, and share some value and content in these groups, okay? So if you can start a conversation or share something in there that people can engage with, that's very valuable as well. All right, number 5, Facebook Lives and Stories, okay? When you see a story, Facebook story, all right, particularly people that are within your target market and you would like to join your business, try and comment on their story. So just put, a little emoji or something like that, okay? Because what happens is when you comment on it, it goes in, you'll notice, it goes into your messenger and the comment pops up there. And then you're like, oh, who is this person? All right, looking at my story, I know when it pops up in my messenger. So that's a good way for you to be noticed, all right? use those live videos as we discussed previously, all right? When you're on your lives, engage in conversation, say hi to people as they come on, ask them some questions, ask them for love hearts. You want them to engage and have lots and lots of comments on your lives, okay? A good tip too is if you are scared of lives, do a live and set it to the only me option, all right? So only you can see it. And then if you're happy with it, all right, and it's turned out the way you want, you can post it and then you change the setting over to public. So this is a really good way to start off with your lives. However, once you get comfortable with them, do move straight into public lives because you're going to get that interaction there, okay? I recommend too, this is what I did at the start, is to try a 21-day lives challenge. 21 days of topics to talk about. Carlos and I made up our own, but there's lots of different ones out there on Pinterest, and I posted one in a few topics in a couple of videos ago. So give that a crack and also accept the fact that they don't need to be perfect and that your first few are probably going to be a little bit rusty, and that's okay. All right, and then when you connect with people on Facebook, so you ask to friend them or they friend you, always send a quick message to say hi, okay? I like to do lots of voice ones now these days because it's so much quicker because I'm constantly connecting with people. I just do a quick one that takes like 20 seconds, and people like that because they can see, you know, it's a real person and they start to get to know you by your voice, and make sure you have lots of energy in your voice as well when doing those, okay? And even practice doing those with some friends first if you're not comfortable. And then, yeah, you get into the habit really easily of just sending people a quick voice message rather than sitting there typing, okay? Because it can get quite busy in your messenger throughout the day. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, guys. It's pretty short and sweet today, all right? These are some, if you implement all of these steps here, all right, you are going to 100% boost engagement into your page. I know when I started online, I was quite lazy with some of these things, and I thought, nah, it doesn't really matter, and I was focusing on other stuff first. But you know what? There came a point where I was like, hang on a minute, this is not working what I'm doing. I need to go back to basics and implement all of those things that I was taught at the start and told to do. And the moment I started to do those, I had a huge shift in my business, okay, and in my engagement. All right, so if you have any questions, make sure you pop them into the comments, guys. I am going to put this in the file section so you have something to refer to. And if you know anybody out there that would benefit from this training, feel free to tag them and add them into the group, okay? Because the more people we help, the better, all right? So tag them in the group or add them in. And yeah, be sure to reach out if you have questions. Day 5 is our last day. I'm really looking for that one there. I'm going to show you guys some tips with messaging and having conversations with people. So I look forward to seeing you on the last live. All right, guys, take care and have a fab day.